The Island of Relevancy, a groundbreaking experiment designed to find the next greatest talent in sports entertainment. But following a sequence of unbelievable, unexplainable events, WWE officials have deemed the island too volatile, the forces at play too erratic, the hidden powers too dangerous, and have called for an immediate ban on all travel.
Sorry, Suits. You can call for whatever you want, but I'm not going to start listening to middle management now. The fact that you don't want us on the island is exactly why it's where I'm going to be. So if you think I give it...
Damn, Punk. You think you're the chosen one? If anyone's going to untangle the web of island secrets and harness the power of this place, it's those who know how to walk through the darkness and uncover the mysteries of
honor, integrity, respect. The principles that founded our business will carry it into the future, which is why it's important that power doesn't fall into the wrong hands.
The power to fight back.
the power to defeat any demon.
The power to become the greatest hero.
When that power is won by the Order of Anarchy.
Order of Shadows.
Order of Tradition.
Anything is possible.
None of them understand what could happen. A power that's volatile, erratic, dangerous. With 3 orders competing for it all, the fight for the island is on.
Feels good to execute some long overdue showcase justice. Now, I'd like to switch gears, indulge myself a little, and use this technology to go up against 3 WWE legends that I've dreamed of competing against in a WWE ring. First up is a trip to the land of the extreme, ECW. When I first made it to WWE, I started on their ECW brand, but I always wondered how I do in the original ECW. Who would I face, you ask? Who is CM Punk's dream ECW opponent? And you know me, I aim high. And if I went to ECW and didn't call out the king of the deathmatch, the hardcore icon, if I didn't call out Cactus Jack to show me what extreme truly means, then what am I even doing here? The most violent of Mick Foley's alter egos, Cactus Jack tormented foes in the United States, Puerto Rico, Japan, Basically, anywhere that had glass, barbed wire, and fire was a place he wanted to compete. But I'd want my match to be at Hardcore Heaven 1994, a show made famous when the fans threw so many chairs into the ring it covered both Cactus and Terry Funk as well.
Please do not throw chairs into the ring! Stop the chairs!
Cactus Jack was a master of the Falls Count Anywhere match. It allowed him to be at his very best, and that is exactly what I want here. Whether you take me into battle or side with Cactus, you need to know that you're going to be in for a fight. But proving yourself against CM Punk is just as valuable as proving yourself as CM Punk, so you win either way. And I get to live out my dream no matter what.
A disturbed, violent man with his sights set on CM Punk.
From Truth or Consequences, New Mexico, weighing in at 287 pounds, Cactus Jack!
Whether it's in Truth or Consequences, New Mexico, Tokyo, Japan, or Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Cactus Jack is revered as the most sacred of all hardcore icons around the world. And with the Falls Count Anywhere stipulation tonight, he might just drag CM Punk all the way around the globe during this match. Two men who have no problem making a show of force to get their message across.
And there is no better stipulation in no better venue to make such a show of force than a Falls Count Anywhere match in the ECW arena.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have no idea what we're going to see in this match. I just know that if either man has their way, we'll be seeing someone standing tall over a bloody foe.
Don't be so sure the winner won't be a bloody mess, too. Cactus Jack may be violence personified, but CM Punk didn't become the best in the world by shying away from getting his hands dirty when the situation calls for it. And in Falls Count Anywhere, you best believe the situation definitely calls for it.
Boom! Boom! Bam!
Boom! Oh, he fends that off.
Check out the springboard. Oh, launching himself from the ropes.
Punk never saw that coming. Cactus Jack can really brawl with the best of them, especially the more physical the match gets. In fact, that increased physicality only seems to fuel him even more in a fight.
Yeah, that's the sadistic nature of Cactus Jack in full effect. Cactus knows how to tap into something dangerous, something unpredictable, something that most superstars wouldn't even dare to go anywhere near. But as we all know, CM Punk is just built different. And we know what's coming here. Ladies and gentlemen, go to sleep.
Now CM Punk needs to end this. And straight into the pin attempt.
A kick out. Oh, my God. Simply unreal. Potentially inhuman. Kicking out at one. How on earth?
Punk took his best shot, gave him everything he had, but just couldn't get the pin.
Punk sidesteps out of that.
A Falls Count Anywhere match certainly lends itself to extreme activity. There are no rules that govern how you score said pinfall or submission. We both know Punk and Jack are certainly able to get extreme. Both men have strong ties to the birthplace of extreme, ECW. CM Punk began his career in WWE as part of the ECW brand, with multiple ECW title reigns to his name. Cactus Jack put the company on the map during its infancy and became a multi-time tag team champion during ECW's heyday. It's once again an ECW original versus some new blood. Let's see which side prevails this time. And he's leaving the ring for the moment. Taken to the floor, and he's got no worries about the count.
A DDT drives that head into the ground.
Are you kidding me? How is that allowed inside a WWE ring?
Fans have long awaited this showdown, as Punk and Jack's paths have never quite crossed.
Indeed, Corey. Around the time Cactus Jack was winding down his full-time career, CM Punk's career was just beginning. While Cactus did have a brief in-ring return as Mick Foley in 2006, it ended a few months before CM Punk's debut.
And in both of those cases, Father Time had a hand in determining who would be the better competitor. Tonight, we're getting both men in their prime, and I cannot wait to see the destruction that ensues.
And here comes Old Faithful. The steel chair is in hand.
He's playing mind games, waving that object around.
And now he gets back into the ring.
Headed out of the ring now.
He's making his way to ringside now. Uh-oh, Punk taking a look under the ring apron now.
And he doesn't even need to swing that kendo stick that hard to inflict a ton of pain.
Cactus Jack headed to ringside one more time.
And he evades sudden, swift, and brutal impact.
He covers. Is this it? Could be. He kicks out with force.
But after shrugging off the pin, how much can he really have left? Foregoing any finesse now, instead choosing to trade these heavy shots. Oh, this exchange is whipping this capacity crowd into a frenzy. Fatigue more than setting in, but these superstars are refusing to let up. And this crowd is loving every second of it.
Caught with a lariat. Up the welts already forming from that kendo shot. And Punk now looking for the pinfall. What a kick out by Cactus Jack. Amazing. Sent into the corner.
Sneaks behind into a hammerlock. Clobbered with a clothesline. As these two extreme legends brawl, I just have to sit here and appreciate the atmosphere that we are seeing Falls Count Anywhere in one of the most famous arenas in wrestling history.
Indeed, the ECW arena has been where many extreme icons have been created. And in these hollowed halls, two legends are currently doing battle.
Let me correct you there, Michael Cole. I would definitely classify CM. Nice movement from Punk, and the Uranagi connects. And now, an Anaconda Vice locked in.
Jeez, he's trying to hold on, but I'm not. He submits. He taps out.
Here is your winner.
Feels good to execute some long overdue showcase justice.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have no idea what we're going to see in this match. I just know that if either man has their way, we'll be seeing someone standing tall over a bloody foe.
Don't be so sure the winner won't be a bloody mess, too. Cactus Jack may be violence personified, but CM Punk didn't become the best in the world by shying away from getting his hands dirty when the situation calls for it. And in Falls Count Anywhere, you best believe the situation definitely calls for it.
Float over neck breaker. Picture perfect. And it's Cactus Jack with the reversal.
Oh, just come.
Looking for the quick pin. And he gets the shoulder up.
Way too early to go for it here.
Got out of that position with the desperation jawbreaker. Russian leg sweep. Boom. As these two extreme legends brawl, I just have to sit here and appreciate the atmosphere that we are seeing Falls Count Anywhere in one of the most famous arenas in wrestling history.
Indeed, the ECW arena has been where many extreme icons have been created. And in these hollowed halls, two legends are currently doing battle.
Let me identify CM Punk as an extreme legend and an icon, but in this arena, Cactus Jack is something more than those things. He's damn near a deity in this building.
Cactus Jack can really brawl with the best of them, especially the more physical the match gets. In fact, that increased physicality only seems to fuel him even more in a fight.
Yeah, that's the sadistic nature of Cactus Jack in full effect. Cactus knows how to tap into something dangerous, something unpredictable, something that most superstars wouldn't even dare to go anywhere near. But as we all know, CM Punk is just built different. And when Punk has to, he can tap into something dangerous himself.
Steel, glass, pyro, electrical, so many things on that stage have the potential to do some serious harm.
Jack already inflicting offense on Punk. We know Cactus is only getting started.
Oh, atomic drop! That holds back Cactus Jack's attack. Oh, no, I can't imagine what's going to happen next.
I can't wait to find out. Oh, what an axe handle.
And a kick.
Goes for the kick, but it is caught and turns them inside out with a dragon screw.
Uh-oh, he could be looking for a submission here.
Camel clutch putting pressure on the...
And he very quickly counters. Oh, look at this. Float over neck breaker.
Picture perfect. Ah, the look in Punk's eyes can only mean one thing. Cactus...
CM Punk looking dominant here. Oh my, here we go. Go to sleep.
Makes the cover.
1, 2, bring that back.
Good Lord. CM Punk just defeated Cactus Jack in the ECW arena.
Oh man, that was wild. The results don't even matter when you're...
This is it. No holds barred between CM Punk and Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Talk about hard-headed competitors who insist on playing by their own rules. Austin and Punk would be a tag team made in heaven if either of them could stand working with somebody else.
But sometimes it's similarities like that which breed the most contempt. At last, these two Hellraisers get a chance to see who the biggest rebel in all of WWE is. Over a decade ago, these two men sat together for a very intense confrontation. During that interview, CM Punk claimed he would have thrived during Steve Austin's era, just as he did today.
Punk also claimed that there were more sharks in the water during the Attitude Era than during Punk's heyday. Now, I take some umbrage to that, since I was in the water during that era, but I get where Punk is coming from. Punk is a man who rises to the level of the competition. He's risen to it when facing the likes of John Cena and The Rock, and he can do so when facing another Mount Rushmore talent like Stone Cold Steve Austin.
There's no holds barred stipulation. Who do you think it favors? CM Punk or Stone Cold Steve Austin?
My money would normally be on Austin, who excels at ruthlessly stomping multiple in the competition, but CM Punk is a very creative individual. Leave it to Punk to dream up the most dastardly, ingenious ways to utilize this stipulation and put Stone Cold in a world of hurt.
Two men fighting right now that could not be any different when it comes to their backgrounds. Punk has often been a straight-edge antagonist, and Austin is forever known as a beer-swilling hero.
Yeah, these two would probably never hit the town together after a match, but there are so many other elements of their personalities that completely align. Both Punk and Austin are steadfast in their beliefs. They both love to fight more than anything and stand tall as icons of their respective eras.
It's almost like if they weren't so stubborn, they'd make the perfect tag team.
Things now not going well for CM Punk.
Punk has no answer for Austin's pure aggression right here.
And now he's headed out of the ring. Get ready for chaos. The chair is coming out.
Oh, steel chairs aren't supposed to bend that way.
Oh, man.
So much disdain with each of these shots. Something about this is starting to feel way more personal.
Just wailing away with that weapon like there's no tomorrow. This is getting damn dangerous.
Boom!
Differing in-ring styles from these two men. Punk is methodical with his strikes and submissions, while Austin prefers to brawl as soon as the bell rings. That's seemingly...
Austin! Quick evasion from him there.
Pulled back into the hip toss.
Stone Cold with his trademark offense.
Austin is just stomping Punk down without any hesitation.
Will he get on with it already? This is a fight.
Well, that should teach him to not celebrate before the match is even over. Oh, man.
When asked about the locker room of Punk's prime, Steve Austin was a bit dismissive, saying he'd only from the top.
You gotta be kidding me! No matter who you are, when you crash on the floor, a searing pain races through your body.
And an inverted atomic drop. Momentum is running away from Punk.
Punk trying to withstand this surge.
Opportunity now for Punk to capture some momentum.
Time now for CM Punk to get his energy up and claw back into the fight.
Up and
bam! Falcon arrow.
Dropped him with a big shoulder tackle.
When asked about facing CM Punk, Austin claimed that he would push and prod to get the best out of Punk, to get Punk an even bigger mean streak than ever.
I'm not so sure that's humanly possible given the depths we've seen Punk sink to in order to secure a win, but I do not doubt the words of the Rattlesnake. When you're in the ring against Austin, you have to be at your best, and CM Punk will certainly need to compete at his highest level to date in order to secure a win.
And he comes in under the ropes now. He's headed out to the ringside area.
Now heading outside.
Austin making his way back to the ring.
Brought down with the Bulldog. Now pulling a pin out of nowhere. Tightly hooked small package.
An ineffective pin.
It's unthinkable. Someone beating the 1 count at this point.
3 elbows to the skull. Putting him in the corner for something here. Sent crashing down with a Bulldog.
Again, Austin leaves the ring, sliding back in under the ropes here.
And he's taking this to the outside now.
Heads outside the ring.
And no countouts means he can take his time.
Time to back up as the announce desk gets cleared off.
The battle rages on right before our eyes.
A little too close for comfort, if you ask me. This is getting dangerous.
This is certainly an effective use of a foreign object. Holding nothing back, striking over and over again. There has to be permanent damage being done right now.
Eyes are fixed, looking to victimize his target.
Oh, and a chair shot delivered. Come on, stop this. Your point's made. No need to keep on doing this.
Quick thinking right there. Bulldog.
A consistent attack here from Austin.
You are not going to find Austin showing any remorse.
Oh, no, he can be caught here. Bad spot for him. Not sure what he's thinking. Letting go here.
Ooh. I expected this match to be hellacious, but Punk and Austin are truly outdoing themselves.
Yeah, this is a level of intensity we do not often get to see.
Momentum going back to Punk's corner.
Punk could be turning his fortunes around.
And now he's back into the ring.
And Punk clearly... Ready for a fight here.
Finds the mark.
And now he's taking a breather on the outside. Clearly, he's feeling a little overwhelmed at the moment. Just looking to wrench that arm now. Good old-fashioned, tied up in knots, but punches coming back the other way. Trying to desperately fight their way out, and the hold is broken. Punk now locks in that double underhook. Hoisted up. Double underhook backbreaker.
Trying to get vertical, but he has no idea he's in the line of fire. Check out the springboard.
Austin with some agility. CM Punk with full control. There's the...
And Punk gets countered there. Dropped him with a big shoulder tackle.
These two Hellraisers are blowing the roof off this place.
And the WWE Universe is loving it. Punk now with a quick duck under and a Uranagi converts it into the...
A couple of knees there. That'll get him out of it.
Torque now being applied to that arm, but pumps their way out with a punch.
Caught square by the haymaker.
Clothesline to the back of the neck. But I think those constant attacks to his torso are adding up.
Yeah, Cole, this could have consequences for his future.
From the top. Diving double axe handle.
Hammerlock position.
Oh, a blindside clothesline. And looking for the pin here. After everything we've seen tonight, he must be using the reserve tanks at this point.
Oh, knee right to the spine.
And able to skirt around that attack.
Oh, that hurt.
Oh, here comes a brutal bit of back and forth.
Wards that off. What a response.
No end in sight to this exchange. This is more like a barroom brawl between these two.
The willpower, the sheer guts of these two. Spin kick to the midsection.
Dropped him with a big shoulder tackle.
Austin now hitting the ropes. Big old elbow drop.
Stone Cold showing Punk just how mean he can be.
I think this Austin slips out of the way.
Kick to the gut. Oh, brutal forearm.
Austin going big. Stunner.
Nobody recovers when Austin hits that.
Kick, wow.
Stone Cold Stunner.
Is it enough to overcome Punk? Punk dodges out in time.
A chain of reversals here.
Austin going big. Stunner.
Does it again, and there's no way to come back from that. Goes for the pin.
And the kick out. You cannot kill CM Punk. Somehow, some way, Punk will always find a way to survive and continue fighting.
And you've got to wonder if desperation starts to kick in for Stone Cold or if he stays the course. This whole building is shaking.
Matches like this are what it's all about. Ooh, direct headshot. Just sickening.
Good reflexes from him there.
Under the chair. Talking about it. And here's Austin looking to end it right now.
Stone Cold comes out on top. CM Punk has been defeated.
Here is your winner, Stone Cold Steve Austin!
Stone Cold Steve Austin. Still the toughest, meanest SOB around. Even CM Punk couldn't get the better of him.
Just goes to show what a singular talent Austin is. CM Punk might be the best in the world. He might be tough as nails. But the Texas Rattlesnake is just a different kind of animal.
You got that right.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the WWE Intercontinental Championship.
Stone Cold Steve Austin, ready for a fight.
One of the most legendary superstars in the history of our industry. This crowd coming alive for Stone Cold Steve Austin.
A lot of people talk about the Attitude Era when it comes to Stone Cold.
Check it out, multiple titles for this guy. He's living large.
When you're a champion, you have challengers and threats coming at you from all angles. When you're a double champion, well, I'd consider sleeping with one eye open, just in case.
I'm sure he's already doing that, Corey, keeping his head on a swivel.
Introducing the challenger from Victoria, Texas, weighing in at 252 pounds, Stone Cold Steve Austin. And his opponent from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, weighing in at 227 pounds, the WWE Intercontinental Champion and one half of the World Tag Team Champions, Owen Hart.
Undoubtedly the top title in this company. Here we go, these athletes competing for the top prize in the WWE's light heavyweight division.
The WWE Light Heavyweight Championship has been contested all over the world among some legendary international wrestlers. But only one of these competitors will continue on that legacy here.
Into a rear waist lock now.
Getting grounded and now put into a headlock. Switching things up.
And let's get started with this light heavyweight championship defense here.
You know, I've always been partial to the Cruiserweight Championship myself as a WCW guy. But I'm looking forward to this match. Looking forward to seeing what these superstars can do. All the stops they'll pull out in this title match. Oh, yes.
With a counter.
Down with a bulldog.
Stone Cold too slow there. Closed fist connects.
Getting right into this dust-up. I give no quarter and I ask for none in...
They're separated now, but you best believe this whole match is going to be like that.
Yeah, just a slugfest from these two. That's what we're about to see.
Oh my God!
Tag with a punch.
Oh, knee straight into the midsection.
Oh, yeah! Full contact right there.
Lesnar is just having his way right now. Just another day in the office for the Beast Incarnate.
Arm wringer applied. We're going to crank up the punishment here. Couple of shots to the gut here.
Here we go. Right, doing what he can to alter the beatdown.
Could be what Lesnar needed to reawaken the Beast.
Oh, that punch.
A quick cover. And she's not done yet.
Keeping a loss at bay for now.
sliced bread, but powered through.
Oh, man, with a head full of steam.
Hey, just because the bell hasn't rung doesn't mean you're safe.
I don't like the action at all, but I have to... Agree with your sentiment there. And once again, folks, it may be cliche, but there's no better way to describe the energy in the building right now. It truly is a big fight feel. CM Punk, Brock Lesnar, no love lost between either of these two men.
We are truly looking at the results of two completely different Midwestern upbringings. Punk, of course, from Chicago, a product of the DIY spirit and prolific cola beverages. Brock from Minnesota, a product of tossing tractors and, honestly, I assume, eating baby cows.
Neither one of these men has ever been one to back down from a fight, a fact that will definitely play a major role in this confrontation tonight.
Landing on the neck.
Ooh. Bang!
Down with the belly to belly.
Oh! Corey, Lesnar's obviously going to use his considerable power and size advantage against Punk. Here we go, and we're ready for action with Brock Lesnar.
Brock Lesnar is mean as they come. Actually, he's meaner, dog. Brock's fury and his powerhouse body makes him someone you have to fear inside that square circle.
Yeah, it would be foolish to take on Lesnar without considering the potential consequence to both your career and your health.
But I suppose you have to tip your hat to the superstar who managed to convince WWE officials to give him this match against the champ. Title may not be on the line tonight, but I can already see the gears turning in his head, figuring out how to make sure that it will be next time these two meet.
You can't fault him for his drive, but now he has to step up and prove he deserves this chance.
And he chooses to leave the ring.
1, 2.
Headed out of the ring, but the count is looming.
He's looking to absolutely destroy his opponent with that chair.
Oh, man. And a well-timed counter. Solid connection. Go behind. Oh, German suplex release. And Punk gets battered as his opponent goes to work.
And that's the conqueror we all know and fear.
Neck crushing into the chair.
That was a gnarly landing, man. We know those chairs don't have any give. Just cold steel connecting hard with flesh there, man.
You know, a disqualification match can get very savage very quickly. A lot to be concerned about for these competitors.
Nope,
Lift off all the way to the outside.
Like a heat-seeking missile right on target.
And just as destructive. And he slides him back to the mat. Oh, Brock put a stop to that. Turns that back on CM Punk. Bringing this back into the ring. Swinging that damn steel chair without a care in the world.
Oh my gosh!
Taking full advantage of the foreign object in play here. Back-to-back attacks.
Letting out every ounce of frustration and rage and then some. This is beyond personal now. This is about putting the competition out of action.
The Beast is taking charge.
Brock's showing that edge, that ruthlessness.
The Beast cinching it in.
Kimura lock! Kimura lock! It's in! Will he tap? Will he tap? He makes the choice to abandon the hold. Pin on CM Punk.
1, 2, that's 3.
And a victory, a win. We've got some time to take another look at some of the highlights from that one.
Striking first, always a solid strategy.
Yeah, and a shady strategy. An early pin attempt. 1 count and he gets his shoulder up.
Tried to make short work of things here.
He's taking things outside now.
And now that he's got that steel chair, watch out.
Up high with that calf kick. Oh, the ref making things a little safer inside the ring. Merciless kick to the back right there.
Oh, right on the arm.
Uh-oh.
Got out of the way of that one.
And now propped up in the corner.
Uh-oh. Face full of turnbuckle.
On the top rope now.
Perched in a dangerous position up top. It's about to get worse from here.
Down with a bang superplex.
Believe me when I say you cannot overstate the amount of pain that causes someone. Perched up top.
Knee drop. And that can end up putting CM Punk on shaky legs for a bit. Watch out!
Right on point. Forget about it.
Taking a chance one more time and landing with incredible impact.
Ow!
Corey, Lesnar's obviously going to use his considerable power and size advantage against Punk here, and this could get ugly. How can Punk combat Lesnar's flat-out power?
Well, this is another one of those easier said than done scenarios, Cole, because what Punk needs to do is survive. He's got to withstand the onslaught of offense from the Beast. If Punk weathers the storm, he's got more than a fighting chance.
Hard punch. And here's the submission skills of Brock in action. An excruciating hold here. But somehow Punk has found a way out.
Beautiful. Neck drag grab to the floater.
That was pretty.
Wait, what's Lesnar doing going to the top rope?
Look out. Good Lord. taking flight.
That had to have hurt just as much as it hurt your opponent.
No one comes out unscathed with a high-risk move like that.
To the sky. Bullseye. Consecutive high-risk maneuvers, and the pace of this match has certainly picked up. Perched up top.
Diving knee drop. This could be it for the 3 count. It is enough. Finally, it's over. Some superstars doing what they do best. Here are the highlights. Emotions taking the wheel before we officially get underway. Punk is about to be in a world of pain if the submission gets locked in.
Good work getting to the ropes.
Begins the submission attempt.
Oh, hold on. Is he thinking of a submission here?
The hold is locked in. He's in real pain. Looking for a crucial escape. Yes, breaking the hold. Saving himself for the time being. Not so fast. Hurricane Rana.
That maneuver goes to show you how much speed kills.
Lesnar with a well-timed shot. Fighting the beast back. Turned it around with a reversal.
Oh! Lesnar timed that just right.
Corey, Lesnar's obviously going to use his considerable power and size advantage against Punk here, and this could get ugly. How can Punk combat Lesnar's flat-out power?
Well, this is another one of those easier said than done scenarios, Cole, because what Punk needs to do is survive. He's got to withstand.
Blast off! Beautiful diving elbow drop right on the money.
Up high. Diving shoulder tackle. Hit on CM Punk. And the victory. That match deserves another look, folks.
Here is your winner,
Here we go, starting things off like a couple of old school heavy hitters.
Starting things off with a good old Donnybrook certainly set the tone here.
A lot of intensity, a lot of passion. You can really feel this.
Up high!
Elbow drop! The beast incarnate is on the loose.
Punk needs to find a way to reverse his
Taking flight!
Oof, and sky-high elbow drop.
Consecutive high-risk maneuvers, and the pace of this match has launching. Big elbow drop. You've got to be kidding. It could be all over here.
It's all over. Brock Lesnar comes up big with a win. These gentlemen get after it. Here are the highlights. Getting right to the fisticuffs, showing no signs of slowing down.
I cannot understate the display of toughness we just witnessed here.
Eating all those punches and firing right back. It was almost barbaric. Big knee to the midsection.
Incoming!
Down with the elbow. I don't know if Punk can withstand much more of this.
Punk's got to find a way to put it with the greatest of ease. A piercing aerial elbow drop.
Attempting high-risk move after high-risk move at a breakneck pace.
Airborne!
Off the mark for that one. Headlock applied, tossed without regard.
It might not be flashy, but sometimes you just got to toss another person to make a statement. From the top.
Dropping the elbow.
Hit on CM Punk. No, stops the count at 2.
They may not have too much left, but they at least had enough to keep. And now Punk is caught. Not in a good situation here, man.
You can tell that's locked in deep.
Every second for him is...
And he just decides to end the hold.
Wonder what he's thinking here.
Lesnar with a well-timed shot. Brock with an opening to go high. Sky high.
Elbow connects.
For safety's sake, into the pin.
Is that enough?
An exhausting match, but a victory he'll savor forever. That match is worth another look. Here we go.
Here is your winner,
Oh man, that was wild. The results don't even matter when you're...
This is it. No holds barred between CM Punk and Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Talk about hard-headed competitors who insist on playing by their own rules. Austin and Punk would be a tag team made in heaven if either of them could stand working with somebody else.
But sometimes it's similarities like that which breed the most contempt. At last, these two Hellraisers get a chance to see who the biggest rebel in all of WWE is. He gets into the ring.
Things are heading ringside now.
Clearing the announce desk. Maybe we should head for safety, guys.
truly gone to a different zone, you guys.
Looks like he's got something in mind for ringside here.
This battle is spilled into the ringside area and is drawing dangerously close to our table. Over a decade ago, these two men sat together for a very intense confrontation. During that interview, CM Punk claimed he would have thrived during Steve Austin's era, just as he did today.
Punk also claimed that there were more sharks in the water during the Attitude Era than during Punk's heyday. Now, I take some umbrage to that since I was in the water during that era, but I get where Punk is coming from. Punk is a man who rises to the level of the competition. He's risen to it when facing the likes of John Cena and The Rock, and he can do so when facing another Mount Rushmore talent like Stone Cold Steve Austin.
What's something Punk has to really take into consideration facing off against old Stone Cold?
Punk has to realize that he can't count as much on his toughness here tonight as usual. Punk's a resilient guy, but Austin's offense can stop anyone dead in their tracks and have them begging for mercy. Punk might want to stay elusive and give Stone Cold a runaround.
Two men fighting right now that could not be any different when it comes to their backgrounds. Punk has always been a straight-edge antagonist, and Austin is forever known as a beer-swilling hero.
Yeah, these two probably never hit the town together after a match, but there are so many other elements of their personalities that completely align. Both Punk and Austin are steadfast in their beliefs. They both love to fight more than anything and stand tall as icons in their respective eras.
It's almost like if they weren't so stubborn, they'd make the perfect tag team.
Just wailing away with that weapon like there's no tomorrow. This is getting damn dangerous.
Holding nothing back, striking over and over again. There has to be permanent damage being done right now. Letting out every ounce of frustration and rage and then some.
Come on, stop this. Your point's made. No need to keep on doing that. Right up here. Kick out right away by Punk. Still going.
What's it going to take to put this match away?
No count out as he takes things out of the ring. Neck breaker after the float over.
That was pretty.
Overwhelming offense now from Punk.
Punk has Austin right where he wants him and is not letting up. Sent awkwardly into the table.
A string of counters.
Punk finding a way to slow his opponent's assault down.
If Punk was looking for an opportunity to pull a 180, that could be it.
Ooh, so much disdain swinging a table like that.
Oh, God. Punk staying the course.
Oh, this should be it. Punk with his opponent up.
GTS! Could that keep Austin down? God, Lord, brutally swinging that steel chair.
Anything Austin is trying is being suppressed.
CM Punk somehow managing to exceed Stone Cold's intensity.
Headed back into the ring.
He's getting back to his feet, but is there fight left? Shovel in hand and just daring his opponent here.
He's feeling it. Got him in his sights. Wielding that shovel like he's got a blind date with destiny. That was a stiff shot with the shovel.
This could be it. He could win it all here.
It's all over. CM Punk has beaten Steve Austin.
Here is your winner, CM
I have one last personal dream match.
CM Punk squaring off against Eddie Guerrero. And just listen to this crowd here in Chicago.
They are feeling the heat indeed. The ring psychology we're about to witness from these two is something that will be studied for years.
Two men who met decades ago before either one reached their heights, but now Punk and Eddie are so evenly matched. This already might be a match of the year candidate.
You know, so often when we have these dream matches, there's some sort of stipulation involved. But for Eddie and Punk, tonight's a pure wrestling match.
And I wouldn't have it any other way. Yes, both men are known to lie, cheat, and steal, but there's an art form to doing so within the limits of the rulebook. Plus, even though both men have lived in the land of extreme, I have a feeling both men will fight with honor tonight.
No, 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 no.
Spiked into the ring apron.
Two men that are the epitome of resilience. Punk and Eddie always fight with everything until that final bell.
This is going to be as much a psychological match as it is a physical one. I'm sure Eddie is looking to lie, cheat, and steal his way to victory here. But I can guarantee that Punk can plan for that. Punk wasting no motion on the counter. CM Punk, Eddie Guerrero, two of the best to ever do it in that ring. They've crossed paths before Punk joined WWE.
Indeed, Cole. These two men engaged in multiple battles on the independent circuit during Eddie's brief time away from WWE when Punk was still an in-ring rookie. Punk's raw skills at that point sharpened Eddie.
Punk did it here in Chicago.
Slingshot tech creating matches I only thought could happen in my wildest dreams.
CM Punk, Triple H, set for a one-on-one action tonight. Championship main event implications on the other side of this match.
Triple H looking to dash CM Punk's WrestleMania main event dreams, stating that he's only doing what's best for business. Triple H has served as a proper roadblock for Punk this long. Can he continue to do that here tonight?
Beautiful swinging neck breaker.
There's a lot to say about these men's thoughts about our business. Who is right or wrong could be a matter of opinion, but I'll admit, most of the WWE Universe certainly sides with CM Punk.
It's because they can relate to him, Wade. Look at Triple H's head. A guy that looks like CM Punk doesn't belong in the ring with someone that looks like the King of Kings.
But look at CM Punk's career. The accolades have shown Triple H to be wrong. CM Punk is WrestleMania main event caliber, and literally the only thing standing in the way of that reality is Triple H, the COO of the company.
And Punk continuing his quest for change, knowing he has to get through the King of Kings first. Both of these men considered master technicians in their own right. Triple H, of course, loves to play mind games, loves to get the psychological advantage over his opponent.
Absolutely. So if Punk has any chance of defeating the game tonight, he's going to need to tune all of that out, which is easier said than done, especially when you're facing off against the man who signs your checks.
He wants this fight on the outside.
He quickly slides into the ring.
Kendo stick wrapped around the head.
That was a stiff shot with that kendo stick.
Triple H has stepped ahead. And we have to look at Triple H's motives tonight. It's the COO's duty to ensure the best product for everybody and to position the proper superstars as the face of WWE.
The authority just don't want CM Punk. That's the long and short of it.
It's a business decision. Not everyone can be the face of the company. Not everyone can be a part of WrestleMania, Corey.
But the man had a WWE Championship reign of 434 days, Wade. If that's a guy you leave off your WrestleMania plans, then I too have to question the motives of the higher-ups.
Opportunity now for Triple H to capture some momentum.
It is time for Triple H to take advantage of a misstep and take command.
And that was some vicious DDT we just saw. And guys, we spend a lot of time around these two men. They're ingrained in the locker room. They are two men other superstars seek advice from. But they are not two men that should ever be seen in the same room together.
Yeah, get yourself caught in a room with both Triple H and CM Punk, and you can cut the tension with a knife.
Well, it boils down to trust, gentlemen. Hunter doesn't trust Punk's views on the business, and Punk has the same sentiment for Triple H.
From the top.
Oh, a malfunction at the junction.
Punch right to the face. Send him up. Russian leg sweep. Totally helpless at the moment. Shot to the foot. Triple H with the pin. Looking to end it. And referee cuts off the count in one.
Somehow they still manage to have enough energy for a relatively quick kick out.
A malicious attack across the throat.
And he manages to escape just in the nick of time.
Float over neck breaker.
Picture perfect.
And now he's going to the top rope.
Wants to finish this.
From the top. Double axe handle connects.
And the confidence in Punk is growing. He can feel Triple H blast off.
Taking a flight to nowhere.
That is a long trip down for nothing but bruises and possibly broken bones.
Watch out. Axe handle. Taking a chance one more time and landing with incredible impact. CM Punk looking to put his opponent over. Ooh, great anticipation.
Both arms hooked. Perfectly applied. Good night. Will that close Punk out?
Cover. Kick out before the count.
Before the one count? He's got to be having a laugh.
And guys, Triple H is in a real moment of confusion. The game thought he had enough to end this, but his instincts were wrong.
Oh, what an axe handle. Lift off. Cross body from the top.
Punk really wants to humiliate Triple H tonight. He's told the game, I'm in the ring every week performing at the highest level, and that's what makes me the best in the world.
A bit of a jab. Punk inferring that Triple H spends more time in the boardroom than in the ring these days, trying to imply that the game isn't ring ready. But let me tell you, Triple H doesn't get ready, he stays ready.
What a counter!
Oh, what an axe handle.
Oof! CM Punk now powers up his opponent.
Triple H with the counter. Once this match was made official, CM Punk had no interest in fighting the COO of the WWE. He didn't want the guy in a suit and tie. He wanted the cerebral assassin. He might have him here.
Is this it?
He kicks out at two.
Now is not the time to wallow in disbelief. Pressure must be kept on.
And just like that, avoiding surefire disaster.
We're seeing more
offense directed toward the head.
A smart strategy in any situation. And again, his head is the target of this attack.
At this point, I don't know how he's still standing. Punk now locking in the Anaconda.
And he's releasing the hold. I guess he might have something else in mind here. And into the corner he goes. Oof, running knee in the corner. The seeds of this battle go back to CM Punk's frustrations with the company. Seeing head figures not listen to the people, not give the best. Flying. Knees up. Got the knees up just in time. Uh-oh, captured. Driven into the knee. This is going to be nasty. Ouch. Leg breaker. And Triple H well scouted. Oof, running knee in the corner. Right to the kidneys from behind. Neck breaker. Oof.
Man, that is going to leave some serious runs. Look at CM Punk and Triple H. Look at how absolutely spent both of these men are right now.
Both looking to dig down deep into the reserves. Both looking for anything to gain the clear advantage. Both men with everything to prove, no matter the cost.
Caught with that axe handle. Punk sidesteps out of that.
Neck breaker after the float over. That was pretty.
Forcefully sent into the corner of the...
Punk pounding away. Now he's going to go up to the top rope. What on earth does CM Punk got planned here?
Punk looking to go for broke. Underhooks both arms. Here we go from the very top turnbuckle.
The plunge! Will that sew this up for Punk?
The cover. Punk did it. Punk's going to the main event of WrestleMania.
Here is your winner, CM Punk!
And with this win, CM Punk has punched his ticket to the main event of WrestleMania later tonight.
The best thing about defeating Triple H at WrestleMania 30 is